Alright, Man United have gone ahead to really agree personal terms with André Onana and Rasmus Højlund. And what a way to hear, because the moment a team agrees personal terms with these players, you just get to know that that deal is almost near a completion. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. You can as well call me RD onto this YouTube channel. We strictly do Manchester United content only. So smash the like button close to 300 times and don't forget to subscribe, because we want to hit 15,000 subscribers before the end of this month. Remember, we hit 14,000 subscribers like 2-3 days ago, and we are vying for the 15K mark. So guys, let's continue to subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video on this channel. Now we are talking Casemiro. He's gone ahead and reveal to us his main aim before he quits the game of football. Remember, he's just 31 years of age, but he has lots of things that are really lagging in his career that he's pushing to go ahead and obviously get as a player at Manchester United. And lastly, what are we going to talk about? I think it's André Onana, Rasmus Højlund, and Casemiro. I think it's a good starter of a Sunday, and those have gone ahead to really leave church. Thank you for praying. The Muslim viewers and subscribers, may Allah grant you the best that you guys deserve. Now let's kickstart off with Jack Tabolt, huge source, tier 1 journalist, confirmed to us the following: that Rasmus Højlund and Manchester United have agreed personal terms. He will go to Atalanta and make a transfer request if clubs can't agree. Sage keeps Polesgma and Nice Vos are handling the deal. So Sage is the agency that Erik ten Hag also is signed to, and the same agency that Rasmus Højlund is signed to. And the beauty of all this is Rasmus Højlund has gone ahead to agree personal terms with Man United. And then Fabrizio Romano came in through and confirmed to us that personal terms between Højlund and Manchester United have been agreed in May, meaning that this is a story delivered too late by Jack Talbot. By personal terms were really agreed in May. Why was this easy to see to it that these personal terms were really agreed in May? Was in May, that's when Erik ten Hag persuaded Rasmus Højlund to join his Sage agency to manage him, you know. So the agent of Rasmus Højlund is the same agent of Erik ten Hag, the manager of Man United. That makes it easy for the two to really come to a resolution on what they are really going to see him earn at Man United and the duration of the contract is going to sign at Man United. But the beauty of this is, if Atalanta doesn't want to take the amount of money that United has gone ahead to put on the table, as United believes that at £50 million, they can find themselves pursuing the signature of the 20-year-old Danish centre forward, he'll put in a transfer request. And this is not the first player under Erik ten Hag to see to it that he is going to put in a transfer request. Anthony to Man United was courtesy of him putting in a transfer request. He was fined 50,000 euros per day, you know, that he spent without training with Ajax. That is what Anton really did to really find himself leave the side of Ajax to come to Man United. And Rasmus Højlund is willing to do this because this is a once in lifetime opportunity. That's it. Look, it looks like Lord has gone ahead to lay a ground for him to thrive at Man United, because we don't have money to purchase the likes of Victor Osimhen, Goncalo Ramos, Dusan Vlahovic that Erik ten Hag really wanted, the Hurricanes. We don't have the money to purchase them, but the Lord has laid a ground for him to really settle at Man United, because we don't have money to buy in players that Erik ten Hag would have gone ahead to really like in the ilk. Then Rasmus Højlund, 20 years of age, he was being considered at Man United as a second striker, not a first striker. Ten Hag wanted to bring in Hurricane and then Rasmus Højlund as a second striker, but there is a chance for him to come and lead United's front line next season. So that's why he wants to put in transfer request if at all they don't guarantee him a move from Atalanta to Manchester United. But it looks like things are not going to be hard, as I brought you a story yesterday, but one that Mason Greenwood has gone ahead to agree personal terms with Atalanta and is going to go there on a long season loan. And for Atalanta, that would be good for them, because for a player, they wanted to get only 30 million euros out of him. They are going to get times 2. 60 million euros, that's like 53 million pounds that United is willing to offer for the signature of Rasmus Højlund. So I think they are hitting, all killing, all beating, 2 birds with one stone. They are getting Mason Greenwood, of which Mason Greenwood to me is better than Rasmus Højlund, but because of the problems they had of sexually assaulting the girlfriend recorded everything and really put it on social media, though he was really acquitted of his charges. I really understand they're getting him, and he's going to really fire in more goals than Rasmus Højlund. Then, they are getting money for Rasmus Højlund. They are not going to need to get a replacement for Rasmus Højlund, because Mason Greenwood will come in through as a perfect fit, fire in those goals, such that they can use that amount of money to obviously scout for a player who is not even more than 10 million euros, meaning that they're going to make a profit of close to 40 or 50 million euros off the sale of Rasmus Højlund, something that is a huge positive for the Atalanta side. Now, let's go to André Onana. André Onana. Now, Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead and confirmed to us that André Onana, agreement on personal terms with Man United, is on a 5-year deal, likely to be a 4-year contract with an option of a further season. The player has already accepted Man United days ago, and he's ready for this new step, waiting on clubs. So, personal terms of André Onana have also been agreed, and it looks like it's now in between. It's now in between Inter Milan and Manchester United. Now, Jacobs Ben went ahead and obviously posted something important about this deal of André Onana to Man United, and he said, "Understand Onana has today been informed that Man United move is on and to prepare accordingly. Manchester United and Inter Milan both expect the deal to happen following further talks." You know, what has gone ahead to accelerate this deal is simple, that Inter Milan have gone ahead to narrow down a little bit from 60 million euros demand to a 55 million euro demand for André Onana. And if at all you are Inter Milan, having gotten in a goalkeeper of his quality for free from Ajax last summer, and after 1 season at your club, you're going to get 55 million euros from him. That means you're making a profit of close to 50 million euros. Why? Sign-on fee might have been, or might have crossed hands from Inter to André Onana, but I think it wouldn't exceed 5 million euros. And they gave him that and some huge salary. But as it stands, it's all in his favor, and he wants to go to Inter Milan. And Inter Milan is also benefiting. That's why they are looking at Jan Sommer as the replacement of this guy. And I tell you, Jan Sommer is equally the same as André Onana. The difference is André Onana is 27 years of age and Jan Sommer is 32 years of age. That's it. There is a 5 age difference between those two. But the talent, their potential of ball expression, playing from the back, is the same. They are good at shot stopping. So Erik ten Hag has considered André Onana to be the goalkeeper or the face of the goalkeeping department of Man United for the next 5-6 years. And if at all we went in for Jan Sommer is just 35 years of age, and you cannot keep him at the club until 37 years of age. So Erik ten Hag has gone in for the best, and he worked with this boy at Ajax for a very long time, and he's pushing for reunion at Man United. And I've always told you that for any African player, when Man United, Arsenal, knocks on the door, he has to obviously go ahead and obviously give them a positive reply, because these are the biggest teams on the African continent. Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea, those 3 teams are the biggest on the African continent. And it's going to be good to see that André Onana comes to Man United to revolutionize the goalkeeping department of Man United, how we build up from the back, the composure, and that is a signal that Erik ten Hag is 100% ready to really change the philosophy that we played on last season to the one we are going to play on this new season, meaning that he wants big change. He wants us to control the games better, build the ball from the back, using André Onana as a very good reference. Obviously, he's going to come in through and obviously take us to where we dream to be. I've seen people coming out and saying United treated David De Gea badly. For the testimonial, they can prepare it for him. But trust me, sometimes changes are made ridiculously. That is it. And let me tell you this, every time a decision is made, it will have to hurt someone and excite the other. No decision is made and other parties involved are really happy. Decisions are like that, you know, and Erik ten Hag needs to be backed because he has not made any bad decision. Cristiano Ronaldo was pushed, you know. Ten Hag kicked his ass out of the club of Man United, you know, and see what we achieved. Harry Maguire has been benched for almost the entire season, and we're going to hate to achieve what we achieved because Ten Hag took that decision, you know. So I understand it's a decision that Ten Hag is going to hate to take and make that is going to see United really get themselves into a position of where we deserve to be. Though, if at all we don't get in the players that we would have gone ahead to get in, then Ten Hag will be to blame if at all we don't really perform as well. But if at all it acts well and it pays off results, trust me, Erik ten Hag would have gone ahead to win the hearts of many. That is it. Now, let's go to Casemiro, the Brazilian. We've been told that Casemiro was asked on his greatest professional goal. He said to win a World Cup for Brazil and put United back onto the top. Now, putting United back to the top, what does it mean? Obviously, United back onto the top, we are supposed to be winning Premier Leagues. We are supposed to be competing in Champions League every year and obviously winning the Champions League. That is it. And obviously acting like a big club, you know, especially when we are playing the games. You know, this is what we call total dominancy. And if at all you don't get total dominancy, you won't be regarded as a big club. You know, it had to take Chelsea to sack Jose Mourinho to it that it's called a big club, because under Jose Mourinho, they never controlled games. They never at all controlled games. It was all about them having what we call a watertight defense, commanded by John Terry and Carvalho, with a very good goalkeeper, world class, that is Petr Cech, Makelele shielding the back four, and they couldn't concede goals. Do you know that there is a season where Chelsea only conceded 15 goals and won the trophy? Just 15 goals, you know, and they won most of their games on 1-0. 1-0, they couldn't really concede. So, in that entire season, where Chelsea managed to collect close to 90 points, Jose Mourinho, amidst being the coach that led Chelsea to that triumph, he was not voted the manager of the month in the 10 months that the season spent rolling. So that's it. It shows you that his game was not appealing to really be worth an award of the manager of the month. So we don't want to be a United that is really not proactive. We want a proactive United. That's what Casemiro is hinting about, that he wants to take us back to where we are during the eras of Sir Alex Ferguson. That is it. So that is it coming from Casemiro, and winning the World Cup, meaning that he still believes that he's going to be part of the Brazilian national team that is going to play the World Cup in 2026. And I think I talk it with a lot of authority. 2026, with Ancelotti, the manager of Brazil is going to lift the World Cup. Those who have been on this channel know me sometimes when I make predictions and I really assert myself onto them, they really come to pass. The World Cup, when it was going to be played in 2022 in Qatar, I predicted that World Cup is either going to be won by Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. Why? I thought that was the final judgment on who the GOAT is. And you all know who the GOAT of the game is because of the World Cup. Ronaldo got knocked out, Messi lifted it, and obviously, as I predicted, it's either going to Argentina with Messi or to Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo. But with Ancelotti, the manager of Brazil, they are winning this. they are winning this. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me your thoughts about Hojlund and Onana personal terms agreed by Man United into the comment section. What do you make about Casemiro hinting on taking United back into the top and winning the World Cup of 2026? I sign out for now. See you later as I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, may Allah grant you the best of blessings that you guys deserve. I sign out for now. See you later in our next video.